But welcome to the Air Report.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to be back. Welcome to see our feet.
Blessings, baby.
You know, we was glad to be recording again so we can come see y'all.
So I'm moving, so my shirt packed up.
You know,
he had
this
one
big
job.
T-slick.
I had one job.
You found me
The last 2 years.
back in the game. And I'm with my brothers.
It's Big Al here. Big Al here, one of the hosts of the Al Report, baby. You know, you feel me, the quarterback here, trying to make it to the next level. Y'all follow me on Instagram. Y'all probably know the story. Y'all don't know the story. You know, vlog coming soon.
If you don't know the story, go get hip to the story.
Big time, baby. Yes, sir. And we got the big bro, little bro, right here.
Light skin to light skin with
Yes,
Rob Suave, you know.
Johnson used to be. Word life. Makes a thug of numbs. And we're going to talk about John Gruden and Urban Meyer.
And these
Never heard of
comments
either one of them.
and
Lord have
leaks
mercy.
that we seen. And tell you how we feel about these.
Who y'all want to start off with?
I
Which
want
one
to
you
start
We
off
gonna
with
start about the man.
the man,
They got
Man.
resigned. Let's talk about him real quick.
John.
Chucky.
Chucky,
John.
let me talk to you. Mr. Gruden.
Mm.
What was you thinking? Like emails, like they was going to just disappear from the internet.
What
You
the fuck?
gave it to the world once you sent them messages.
Jesus Christ.
It wasn't like you ain't go on Snapchat the way as though 9 times out of 10 they could disappear. You wasn't on Vanish mode even though it just came out with a Vanish mode this year, whereas though your messages can disappear on Instagram. And I found that out today because my man texted me with Vanish mode. I don't know what he got going on, why he hiding his messages. That's between him and his lady. But yeah, you know.
Maybe
But-
he likes you.
Listen, right? Not against, you know, all right, listen. So,
Let's stay on topic.
topic, right? Mr. Gruden, why? You know, at first I found it funny when he was talking about my man's lips because I made a meme and he got some big lips. It was funny. I ain't really see no issue.
No
with
offense
that.
to Demorris Smith, by the way.
Yeah,
No
you know
offense.
that. You know,
No offense to him.
you my guy. You know, I respect
Shout out
you.
to a black man out here in a position of power doing it for the league.
But them other messages, why? Why did you have to send them through?
What was
email?
the reason?
Here's my thing.
You couldn't have a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. Here's my thing. It's even like back during then, because this is from like 07 to 2018, I think, or something like that. Even back then, people's emails was getting exposed and like leaked. It ain't like this just started with Hillary Clinton. Like, this been happening. Like, and my thing is like, I want to know who he pissed off that wanted to get him up out of there. Because somebody said, you know what, I done had enough of your shit.
Guys to get you out of here.
Let me just go ahead and anonymously send these emails out.
In my opinion, I think, because I heard that a lot of players on the team wasn't feeling them, right? A lot
I
of
could see
players on the team wasn't feeling them. They were saying that the quarterback wasn't feeling them and he wasn't feeling the quarterback. Now, Derek Carr is
Remember what AB said?
Yeah.
Remember what AB? Remember
And
what
now
AB
you know-
said? Go watch our old videos.
AB,
Go do your Air Report
he
history.
might be right now.
Go do
You
your
know,
Air
he
Report
was
history.
talking some, but long story short, I feel as though the players weren't getting along with him. He got a 10-year deal, all that money guaranteed.
Now, if y'all the Raiders, do y'all go after that contract?
Yeah.
What you mean? Like,
Because you know his contract is fully guaranteed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So now,
So
hear me
y'all
out.
gonna
Hear me
go
out.
after that?
Hear me out. Now it's like, okay, I feel as though this is what happened. They found out about the emails. They knew about the emails. They came out with some stuff to where as though they got to force him to resign. I feel as though it's something in his contract to where as though if he resigned or if he did something, if he left or anything, they were able to void the rest of his contract. And that's why I think the situation escalated the way it escalated, and they got him to leave his contract because he left.
Hold on, remember
he left.
too. This is what, Sunday night, I think, or early Monday when this
Yeah.
story first broke.
First broke.
And it was like, it was speculation of what was in there.
Yeah.
But then like Monday night, like around game time, the details and like specifics of what was said came out, and then like they said Mark Davis went to the facility to meet with this man, and they just agreed to mutually part ways.
Agreed. I'm trying to tell you that so the deal was, okay, hey, we'll just pay you this. You leave. I think it was more to the email.
It was.
It was some more stuff in there to where as though it probably would have.
Oh, I mean, just what came out of racism, misogynistic, and
I think it was
homosexual.
way more.
Those are 3 big no-nos.
Big
Off the
no-nos.
rip. Off
But
the rip.
9 times out of 10, he may find another coaching gig. Because, come on now. He may. I wouldn't even say coaching gig. I'll take that back. But
Not
I
at the
think
pro
to where as
level.
though, yeah. I take it as though if they would have kept going, it would have tarnished him so bad to where as though he would have never found another job. Like to where as though he wouldn't be able to work in nothing dealing with football ever again. Because it's tough. You got a racist coach. Because there's a lot of coaches who are out here racist.
That's what I'm saying.
And still got a job.
That's what bothers me. Like, you worked around and coached so many black men.
So many.
And and we gonna pour receipts. This man defense with the Buccaneers dominant. Who do we remember from that defense? Warren Sapp, black man. Simeon Rice, black man. Derek Brooks, black man. Rondy Barber, black man. You just said Darren Waller, who's black, is the best player you've ever coached. Carl Nassib, you currently coach, is the first active gay supported. He came out as gay and you supported him. But you behind him being fake. Yeah, like, how you all in these press conferences and stuff and on Monday Night Football claiming how real you are, and you secretly hating off of these men that the reason you have a job.
The guy was sitting here with
and
all this fake love.
I agree with Randy Moss. Randy Moss, I don't know if y'all watched
I saw it. Randy.
Randy even got emotional. Like,
he talks some shit.
Yeah, like
Randy talk, you listen.
It just bothers me because it's like, how many more like these undercover dudes are out there? Like, and the NFL wouldn't be what the NFL is without black players. And this ain't just recently. This is going back to the Jim Brown is arguably one of the most famous football players that are still talked about to this day in a time where it was majority white people. Exactly. Gale Sayers, like, it was majority white players, and like these guys stood out.
I saw a tweet on Twitter. I was gonna say Instagram. I saw a tweet on Twitter, right? Jim Trotter said, "My initial thoughts, metaphorically speaking, John Gruden is a small tree in a large forest of passive-aggressive behavioral towards blacks in the NFL." And he also said that if you will go and check every coach in the NFL emails and text messages, it's more out there.
Oh, gotta be.
I agree.
Gotta be.
It's more out there.
Because he's not the only one, and this is the thing that people ain't catching. He been saying this frequently.
This has been years.
With the owner.
So it's like, it wasn't
that they already know this.
That's why when I first heard about it, it was from 2011. And in my mind, I'm thinking like, okay, maybe he wasn't thinking as a race. When I first heard the first when he called the man with the big lips, I'm not like, okay, in my mind, I was like, it wasn't that bad. You know, he do got big lips. He just black. That's what.
And we mean no offense.
Yeah, no offense, but he got big lips. You know, I got a little chin. Like,
my nose is crooked.
You see what I'm saying? He got big lips, but he just black. So in my head, I'm thinking like, okay, cool. It's really not a big deal. But, and people change, you know, and then maybe, you know, that's how he talk. That's how he joke around with people, and that's how he crack on people. It's just him talking about his feature of his lips. And he just happened to be a black man. In my mind, that's how I was thinking, and I'm thinking it only happened once. But then when it came out to say it was happening from 2011 to 2018, multiple messages, and he just kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
The real question is,
my bad.
Why is this occurring and then they bring it up late?
Somebody wanted him out there. Somebody wanted him out there. He pissed off the wrong person.
To be honest, he been doing it from 2011, right? And this current date. You telling me
2021.
Y'all don't know that this was happening during that time period.
They do.
Exactly.
They knew.
So we can't just fault him, but even though he is wrong,
now what about
we need to go to the organization.
Who's he talking to?
That's what I'm saying. I want to take it deep because Bruce Allen, the owner of Washington, he sent them to him. They said he sent them to him frequently. And Bruce Allen is already, you know, being framed as a womanizer and racist too. And then he said the last thing he would ever do is change the Washington's team name from the Redskins to something else. So That right there. And then another thing too, he used to be a Monday night broadcaster with Mike Tirico, who's a black man.
It's crazy. It just bothers me how fake people can be. They'll sit in your face and be cool with you, but then be talking behind your back. And he's a definition of
And like John Gruden wouldn't be who he is as a coach without black men.
I just don't get it.
Some of these black men he coached got lips like DeMar Smith. So like, sir, without them, like, you would not be where you at.
Gruden. You're done, my guy. Sorry.
It's over. And if I'm sorry, if I'm Mark Davis, I'm going after that money. You ain't seeing another dime of that.
Yeah,
And we just lost. I think they just dropped 2 straight. Yeah. You had to give my money back, bro. And y'all have. I don't think y'all only made the playoffs once. Like, no, boy, I don't think they made the playoffs since he been there. Like, he got there in 2018, and the Raiders have been mediocre at best. You gotta give my money back.
Okay.
Like, you can't be racist and all these other comments and suck on top of that. Like,
exactly.
And then it's like you could even argue when he was with the Bucks, that was Tony Dungy's team. A black man assembled that team that you just got with him to the Super Bowl.
Yup. And then
but
what
like,
happened after that?
Yeah. But anyway,
let's talk about
Urban Meyer.
In my opinion,
white privilege at its finest. I'm sorry.
I said Urban Meyer should not have been hired, and if they hired Urban Meyer and had a rookie quarterback, that would be bad for the rookie quarterback, and that they should have kept Minshew as a bridge quarterback for that rookie quarterback because Minshew wasn't a bad quarterback. And look at him, 0-5. Look at it. Urban Meyer came and said the NFL is like playing Bama every Sunday. What did you expect?
This is where all of the players that you sent to the league go.
What did you
when
expect?
Nick Saban, like when his final products, this is where they're at.
It wasn't going to be easy. You thought you were just going to come in here and play schools like I don't know,
Kentucky, Western Kentucky, Western Alabama, right?
Like you
Vanderbilt.
You playing Bama.
This real life.
You best believe it. See, you paying the Big Ten on steroids. The Pac-12, you paying them on steroids.
And I'm trying to tell you, he holding back his quarterback. I'm sorry. In my opinion, Trevor Lawrence is a good quarterback. Don't get me wrong. But I said it like I say it all the time. You can look at these guys and tell who's ready to start, who's not ready to start. I said that Trevor Lawrence wasn't ready to start and that they should keep Minshew to be the quarterback as a bridge quarterback. This year should be a build year because no way, if you're in rebuild mode, of course you want to go win, but come on now, be real. You want to build something, okay? So what you think the Chiefs did with Alex Smith? Like, we know for a fact who our future quarterback is. What you think the 49ers doing with Jimmy Gruden? We know who our future quarterback is. That's why we went to go get him early. So now we're going to build. Should have kept Minshew. You could have raised his stock in the draft, but you just gave him away. You probably could have mostly got a second or third rounder, in my opinion, by the end of the season for him. And maybe, push come to shove, you probably would have been in the playoffs because y'all had to bench him last year because the dude was winning. He was winning games, so you had to bench him.
Well, that was before Urban got there.
Yeah, but you had to bench him to try to get that #1 overall draft pick. And I don't think Urban Meyer, I said it, I don't think he was going to be a good coach in the NFL.
But what's your thoughts on the situation, though, the incident that happened with him not flying back with the team?
In my opinion, he's just like, he's a
man
rookie. Man child. He a rookie head coach, making rookie mistakes just like these rookie players. And honestly, I think what he's trying to do is get out his contract by still getting paid.
His press conference versus Trevor Lawrence and like how Trevor Lawrence sounded like the 57-year-old man.
Exactly.
And Urban Meyer sounded like the rookie quarterback. It was crazy.
They need to let Urban, if you want Trevor Lawrence to either stay with your team long term, because I could see it in his eyes after these games, he ain't loving it. After that handshake with Joe Burrow, he had a little, he was talking to Joe Burrow, but he was like, this ain't it. And players are already losing respect for him. When your coach don't have respect for the players, it's not, you gotta go. Look at Jim Harbaugh, right? He was winning. Players didn't respect him, so you need the players, right? You can find another coach, so they fired him. I tell people this all the time. It's better to have a player coach than a coach that isn't a player coach.
Unless you're Bill Belichick.
Yeah, unless you Bill, but and people say it all the time. Bill Belichick is a player's coach, but when it comes to football, it's football. He takes football serious, and there's nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to having fun and smiling and laughing, like you look at the Tom Brady story, there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I would never thought. I never knew Bill Belichick could smile and laugh. I didn't know he had a personality, in my opinion. I always see the man on the sideline like that. Yeah, but he got a personality. He smiles. He's a player coach. Players actually love Bill Belichick. Some people just don't like it because they got that young mindset and it's like they want to be able to do any and everything. But it's like, nah, like we want to win. And I have no problem with that. When you want to, for example, me and my coach, me and him talk every day. That's my guy. But on the field, if me and him dead, it's football. If I do something wrong, he at me. If I don't like the play call, I'm at him. That's how it is. It's football. We both want to win. Nothing wrong with that, but he's a player coach at the end of the day. He wants the best for his players. He could have cut me 3 years ago. But yeah, hey, I'm still here. Player coach, he know what he want. He get the players to rile up for him. We win games for him. Player like Mike Tomlin, sorry to go off subject, he's a player coach. John Harbaugh is a player coach. So when these coaches struggle, you're not just going to get rid of these player coaches. You're going to give them the chance to turn things around because being a coach isn't easy. And the players already respect them and love them enough to try to flip it around so they can keep their job. But if you got a coach that you don't respect, they're not going to play for you. They're not going to respect you.
Because, like, bro, you on the sidelines, you're watching. You're coaching, but you're also watching. I'm out here busting my ass every Sunday, risking my life to win these games. Granted, I ain't paid very handsomely, but still, so are you. Like, how are you going to get mad and, like, not fly back with us after we lost? Like, how do you think we feel? We just went out there 60 minutes, and that was a close game.
Exactly.
Putting our emotion into it. And, like, look at Dan Campbell. That man cried. That man cried because his team has been in almost every game and just can't seem to finish.
And that right there is nothing wrong. And I be having a lot of people
I felt them, yeah.
Why y'all crying for it? You don't understand.
When you put your life into it and, like, that's the result you get.
Look at the quarterback that just beat
And he
Bama.
plays, so he knows.
Look at the quarterback that just beat Bama, right? And what's crazy, right? I called it. I said, yeah, he played Bama next week. I said, he gonna win. Everybody looked at me like I'm crazy. I said, did y'all not see that man tears coming down his eyes? I said, he wasn't crying that he lost. He was crying because he felt like he failed. And that is a big difference.
It's a difference.
I said, he just unleashed another animal because dog was angry. I'm talking about, he was still respectfully shaking people's hands, but he was angry. It bothered him. And it bothered him.
Wakes up a monster.
And that man came out there and beat Bama. Come on now. He beat Bama. Number 1 Bama. Urban Myers ain't got that fire. I'm sorry. I said it from the jump. It was a waste of money. When I saw it and I said, oh yeah. I said if they don't start Minshew and they put Trevor Lawrence out there, it's not going to look good. He's not ready to start. He's a good quarterback, dog. He's talented, but he's not ready to start. You need to learn. This is different. Just like I said with the Bears. Fields is a good quarterback, but he's not ready to start. A lot of these quarterback situations, these guys is, you think because a quarterback like the Big Ben situation, who you going to put out there for him? He ain't got no line. He's a 40-year-old quarterback. You see what this Sunday when the line was blocking, what he do? He put up numbers. He won the game.
Big got this.
Exactly. When you got the playbook in your head, you able. That's why even Mike Tomlin said when Ben retires, he does not want a rookie quarterback under center, because when you've been coaching for that long, you do not want that rookie quarterback because you get to freelance more. Okay, just like you see the coaches on the sideline, they be talking. Hey, what you want to do here? What you see out there? Oh, you want to run this? Okay, hey, let's run this. You tell me what you think about it. If not, call, keep the concept, but call us. Hey, you know what? Hey, what you see out there? What you see? You ain't like that? All right, tell me what you want to run. It's easier to do things like, just like me playing quarterback. I got the key to the offense. I'm able to do things like that. Coach hit me up. Hey, Wood, what you like? What you see? I like this. Okay, let's run that then. It's easier. You win games like that when you got that veteran presence out there. Minshew knew the offense. Well, he probably didn't know the offense, but he been in the league, so he knew what he could see.
Minshew knew the offense because they was neck and neck in the preseason.
And it's crazy. Like, I've just been saying it, and sometimes it be feeling like, dog, I should just be a head coach in the NFL. Because some of these coaches, the decisions they make, it just make it seem like it's just easy. But it's not easy. I know it ain't easy. But Urban Meyer just look like he don't even want to be here. Feel like he just here for a check. And I'm sorry to use the word hate, but I love football to death. And he is a disgrace to the game. And he's bothering me being the head coach for the Jacksonville Jets. You're a grown ass fucking man with grandkids, and you out here fucking around, excuse my language, with these little ass girls at a fucking club, and you a coach for an NFL team.
And you wore Ohio State gear. You were seen in the video. You
In
didn't
Ohio
even wear
State gear.
Jacksonville
No
gear.
Jacksonville gear.
The team that's currently giving you a hefty bag. You wearing Ohio State gear that y'all just lost. Like that's
what type
not a
of shit
good.
is that?
That's not a good look, bro.
If I'm the head coach
That's
of
not
that
a
team
good
and I
look
just
at
got
all,
my
bro.
ass whipped, if I'm gonna stay in town, I'm in a hotel and I'm film studying.
Yeah, at least just have a hat, a Jacksonville.
You
hat
know
or
what I'm
something.
doing? Hey Trevor, yeah, I know you're probably going home with the family. So if you know, hey, we can Airbnb and we got enough time. Come over so we can see what we did wrong. Let's get on.
Y'all
the
got
same
an
page.
extra couple days because that was a Thursday night game. Y'all got to play
It's
until
like
Sunday.
it's Trevor Lawrence trying to play, and I feel bad for him. And it's just Urban Meyer that don't give a fuck. There's no connection there. You look at the Bengals head coach Zach Taylor and Joe Burrow. They here. The Packers head coach and Aaron Rodgers. They wasn't there at first, but now they here. Look at Big Ben and Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin even said it. I'm not benching Ben. I'm not benching my
It's a
quarterback.
respect thing.
He's not even showing a decline. He is showing the decline, but he's not showing that big of a decline. He has no
He
block.
ain't fall off a cliff.
Like, come on now. Look at Tom Brady and their head coach. Look at these successful quarterbacks and their head coaches versus the unsuccessful quarterbacks and their head. There's no connection.
It's been proven you got to go all in on your quarterback. You have to support them with the talents that they need to succeed.
Exactly.
You have to build the offense around their strengths and what they do. Sean McVay gave you the game with Goff, and so did Philly with Wentz, and like Mahomes. How you see Andy Reid with Mahomes now, and with the Ravens with Lamar. Like you got to go in. If you know your quarterback has an arm, get him some deep threats. If he don't have an arm, get him some good tight ends and some good pass catching backs out of the backfield, so he can just give them the ball. And don't, have to make tough throws down the field. He can just dink and dunk. If your quarterback is a runner, build an offense around him that's conducive to his running. Surround him with a bunch of backs and, with tight ends and receivers that's willing blockers and is good at it. But, this man has been fucking up, excuse my language, since he got there. It started off with you hiring a racist strength and conditioning coach, which I don't see how you didn't think that.
Yeah, I don't
This ain't college. These are grown men that's making just as much money as you with kids, just like you guys.
Got kids they sell.
Yeah, you go off and do that. Then he was fined $100K by the league for the intensity of his offseason practices. This ain't college where you can just make them run all day and make them hit each other all day and they can't say nothing. Look at what the Giants went through. Joe Judge was working them, and the older guy just said, "Fuck this, I don't even want to play football anymore. I'm retiring." Yeah, you gotta go all in. You gotta be all in it.
Joe Judge players are banged up now.
They get hurt. Galladay hurt. Saquon hurt. Daniel Jones hurt.
Expect these. Football is a physical, but more
Andrew
so
Thomas hurt. Yeah, it's mental too.
Okay, you could work out for 2 to 3 hours a day. That's all you need, or less. But it's more so here.
Because they're all physical specimens. They're all freaks. This is literally every jock that's grown up.
Exactly.
This is every high school jock that grew up in jock shape. But if you don't have it up, it's prime example. Look at people like Dre Archer, played for the Steelers, had almost broke the record 40 times, was unsuccessful because he was just all about speed. Or Deion Jordan, he was a defensive end that the Dolphins took I think he was a top 5 pick. Freak of nature. Combine results, pro day, all that was off the roof. He was hurt, but he was a physical specimen. He was the size, the speed, and the weight that you wanted for a perfect hand in the dirt wide DN. Wasn't in it up here. Bounced around the league and now he don't play no more. And this was recently.
It's a guy that
or like he said, Brady. Go look at Brady combine tape. Look at the way he looked. Look at the kind of shape he was in.
But he got it here.
He went all in mentally.
Drew Brees couldn't throw the ball 30 yards down the field.
And it's short.
But still was managing to
Legal.
have lead the second in NFL history with the most passing yards. But back to Urban Meyer, I don't even know how he lasted.
I don't trust him. And then y'all know he didn't even address the team as a whole. They said he addressed by position group. So he went to each position group and stated, like, I guess his reason and apologized. Like, no, you need to sit all these grown men down, look them in the eyes and say, look, I fucked up. I fucked up.
If he lasts past this season, boy, I don't know.
Oh, they gave him. I think his contract guaranteed too. They got it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, in all
Or
seriousness,
he
though,
could
like,
turn it around.
yeah,
Every
it's
man
big
can turn it
five.
around.
So like, he still got time because it's 17 games.
That's true.
He still got time to right the ship.
But
And
that's
the
all on
AFC
him.
South is wide open right now behind
That's
Tennessee.
all on him. Because it's like he just ain't got that fight. It's like he just don't care. Like he just here to get a check.
Like
It
it's
feel
a
like-
regular job now.
It feel like he there and he feel like the Jaguars need him more than, they need him more than he need. I can't, you know what I mean. It feel like he's on the top of the world and it's like, oh, I'm here. Y'all need me. I don't need y'all.
Sir, I will fire you
No.
so quickly,
Yeah,
and I
we
will
will
call
get you
her
out of
the
here.
enemy this offseason and tell him, look, you got Trevor Lawrence in his second year. Go make magic like you did with Mahomes.
Hey, y'all got any more comments?
Nope.
No more comments. Peace, love, and blessings. We appreciate y'all watching. Make sure y'all like and subscribe.
Follow,
comment.
share, reshare, comment,
Make sure y'all
all
get our
that.
Twitter
See us in
followers.
the
Tell us
comments.
y'all
Instagram.
opinion on how y'all feel about
Yeah,
that.
let us know what
how
y'all
y'all
think too
feel.
about coaches and specifically
Yeah,
everybody
because-
and John Gruden. You know, we want to hear from the fans. We love y'all.